You know what? We're gonna start this episode off with a team meeting. Yeah. Huddle up. First of all, why wasn't my wig here in time? So now during the whole episode, I gotta be keeping up with these curls. I gotta be making sure the fro ain't lopsided because you're supposed to watch, but you don't be doing your job. So I gotta trust your eyes over mine. No, that's not gonna work. That's not. See, it's not.
It's not gonna. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna. Nah,
it's not gonna work. So I'm gonna have to make sure I'm watching my fro, because when I have the wig, y'all don't be watching that. The little lace piece be showing in the back of the wig sometimes, because I saw it in episode 3 or episode 4. The little screen door that be in the back, it was showing that you didn't catch it. You didn't catch it, you didn't cut it either. That's crazy to me. You didn't catch it and you didn't cut it. I'm watching the episode back and I'm seeing the screen door just wide open. Who forgot to order the wig? Is it Amazon or Alley? Which A I need to contact?
You are watching a master at work.
Hey y'all, welcome to the Christian Bae TV, where Christ and culture connects. I pray that you guys are having a wonderful day. As you guys see from the title, today we're talking about from poor to period. And we're gonna be diving into the life of Young Miami, Caresha Brownlee. Y'all know that's my girl, period. Like, y'all know, y'all already know. So y'all should have already knew this episode was coming, cause I'm a stick beside her. Y'all know how I feel about Caresha. So I'm so excited to dive into today's episode. Of course, before we jump into the episode, we have to do an OOTD, and we also have to talk about the hair, okay? The hair, y'all. I'm gonna let y'all know now, I'm gonna be playing with my hair. If you are a natural girl, you know that like, the hair just do what it wanna do. It feels like lopsided, then it's like in my face, like this, then it's like, no, that's too much. Then it's like, is it leaning on the left? It's just gonna be, so, it's gonna be a lot of hair fixing in this video, but we're gonna get through it, okay? We're gonna get through it. I said this year I was going with my natural hair more, so here we are. It's a full-time job, but we're here. We got natural hair, natural nails until my nail grow back, thanks to somebody. Second order of business is we need to hire a lift man. Because of me having to lift equipment, because y'all just lazy, I'm trying to be holy, but y'all is bringing the hood up out of me. Because y'all are lazy, I had to lift the equipment myself, and my nail broke in half. See this meat right here, and look at what finger it is. I'm a woman of God, so I ain't gonna stick it up, but the meat of my nail was bleeding and hurting because I had to lift the equipment. So now I don't have my wig and my nail's not done because my team is not up to par. So you know what? I thought about firing y'all because I can't operate in a holy posture with y'all working my nerves. Y'all working everything but what you supposed to be working. But you know what? I'm gonna give y'all grace. Instead of firing y'all, I got y'all some lunch catered. So today, lunch is on me, because I feel like maybe y'all are not feeling appreciated, and that's why y'all are doing the stuff that y'all doing. So lunch on me, okay? Lunch on me. So my nail grow back, y'all. My nail cracked in half and was bleeding, and instead of going to get my nails done and just having one knot on, I feel like that looks crazy. So it's just like, girl, just let your nails breathe, and then when this one grows out, we back in action. So that's today's hair and nails. Now let's get into the OOTD. So the OOTD, the what? The OOTD, the OOTD of today is from Pretty Little Thing. It is a cute little 2-piece pant set, and I just have on like a little white cami up under it. I think they still have it available on their site, so I'll put the link in the description if you would like to get this outfit. It's extremely comfortable, and the pants are high waist. They hug the body right, okay? And they're flare at the bottom, so it's a real cute summer outfit. But if you're going to a concert, if you're going to brunch, it is like long, but when I wear it, you know, I tie it up. I tie it up to get a girl here. So I tie it up when I wear it. You can tie it up, and they have a whole bunch of different patterns, and they're just really cute outfits to throw on. So that's the OOTD of today. This 2-piece from Pretty Little Thing. It'll be linked in the description if it's still available. If it's not, I'll just link another 2-piece, and it'll probably be a different pattern. But these are essential for your closet because it just gives rich auntie. Okay, so lip of the day. Y'all know we did red lips for the Lil Wayne episode, Dying for Purpose. If you haven't watched that, go watch the episode. And we did red lips. So today I went back to nude. I know, I'm a nude girl, y'all. Like my makeup, I realized that I'm a minimalist at heart, so it's just like I don't be trying to do too much with the lips because I don't gotta do too much. I mean, if we being honest, I don't really gotta do all that. So I just be sticking with the same stuff. This is the Huddle Beauty Sugar Boo, and I just got on my same old brown black liner around the lips that I got from the beauty supply store to make it a little shiny. I do have on a Sephora Nude Attitude, which y'all already saw before, but that's the lip combo. I'm sorry, y'all. I know. I did the red last time, so give me grace. Eventually, I'm gonna do more color, but hold on. Hair check. See, y'all see the way I check on my hair? Y'all gonna be checking on y'all paychecks to see if y'all got one, because y'all gonna be unemployed real soon. Real soon. If I gotta keep saying everything, I might as well be the only one here. What are y'all here for? I check my hair, y'all check the status of your employment, because you about to be unemployed. Now that we got the OOTD out of the way and the lip out the way, let's get into the fragrance of the day. Look, I don't even got my nails on to do the little ASMR. What it's called? ASMR. I can't even do it. I can't even do it because it's nubs. It's nubs tapping. The fragrance of the day is Miss Chanel.
You like it? You like it?
That is this with your broke ass.
What?
That's why I don't talk to your broke ass.
It's about
you broke.
It's about the meaning of.
That's not Chanel.
Chanel. It's Miss Chanel. Is the fragrance of the day. This is Chanel number 5, 100 milliliter Chanel Paris. Right. This one is pretty strong. This one was a gift, and when he bought this one, he don't know. He don't know which Chanel to get, so he just picked a Chanel when he bought it because this one is very, very strong. Okay, this one is strong, but with my body scent, remember I always tell you guys, when you pick a perfume, you have to spray it on you because you have a natural body scent that mixes with it and then it changes the fragrance. So even though this one is very strong, I am gonna say this one is strong. This is like the one that the older women wear, like grandmas wear this one. No offense if you're a grandma watching this, but like I could smell like an older woman in like her 60s or 70s wearing this one because it has that strong smell. Leave in a comment if you know the strong scent that I'm talking about that some grandmas like they perfume have. But when it mixes with my body fragrance, it softens out. Like it gets really soft when I spray it on me. So even though it does come on really strong, it gets soft. Number 5, it gets soft on my skin. So that's why I like this one for me. But again, you gotta spray it on you. I would suggest to get a sample. Get a sample, spray the sample, and see how it does with your body before you purchase it. But that's today's fragrance of the day, is Chanel number 5. Okay, so now that we got the outfit of the day, the lip of the day, and the fragrance of the day out the way, let's get into the video. I'm so excited to jump into this video because I love Caresha's testimony and I absolutely love how transparent she is with it. And I think that's why so many people are drawn to her, because when you know her story and you know where she came from, it's like you're happy to see where she is now. So in this episode, we're going to be doing it how we've been doing it. I'm going to give you guys 3 points and some encouragement, and I'm going to show you guys different clips in this video where the testimony is shared. Also, y'all, small disclaimer, if you hear like background music added to the clips, or if there's like black spaces in between the clips, it's because YouTube be giving me a hard time with these clips, trying to like copyright me. So I have to do what I have to do to get the clips that y'all need to get the word out. Okay, so if there's music or black boxes in between, it's because I'm trying not to get copyrighted, but I still want y'all to get the meat of the message and the word. So that's just a small disclaimer, but we're gonna go over the 3 points and then the encouragement. So the first point that God showed me in Caresha's testimony is the pit prepares you for the palace.
I think about my family when I'm rapping. My son, my aunties, my grandmas, my mom, because that's all I got.
Now that she's a city girl, this is something new for our family. Like, we come from a family of like hustlers and go-getters. So her being a city girl now and being this rapper, it's like, it's a blessing, not just for her, for all of us. Just to see from where she came from to what she's doing now. It's just like breaking chains, family curses, just breaking them down. Like, this is what she's doing, what she's awesome.
I think that's probably one of the best things I ever did was have a baby. It keep me grounded. It give me a purpose. I got something to live for. Because I feel like if I didn't have a son, I feel like I'd be in the streets. I don't want him to grow up in the hood at all, period. That's why I gotta make it. My mom is really all I got besides my baby. My mom, right now, she's in prison. So that's another reason why I think, God put me in this position that I'm in right now to, help provide for my brother and my sister, for my mama while she going away. But that was, one of the hardest things I had to face was my mama leaving me. In the midst of me getting the career, she not here. Now I'm losing my sister. First I lost my mama, now I'm losing my sister. I was trying to be strong for the both of us, and it was just so sad. Everybody was quiet, but I tried to make it fun. I was trying to do everything to keep a smile on her face, but it was the next stop was jail. I can't make you laugh when it's literally 5 minutes away. I feel like you're losing somebody, you know what I'm saying? Somebody special. That's somebody I talk to every day. I can't say what I think she was thinking. She probably just felt the song had just dropped. It was doing so good. This is our time, we really about to take. Now it's gonna be a little setback. Her being gone is gonna slow down the process, but God do everything for a reason.
Based on that clip, you see in Caresha's testimony, before she was famous, her mom actually went to prison and she was left with the responsibility of taking care of her son as well as her siblings. And it was a hard thing to do because I think she said she was 21 or 22 when she had to pick up all of this responsibility from just taking care of your one child to now taking care of your siblings. That's a big responsibility. That's a big weight to carry. And what God showed me in her testimony is that God was preparing her to be able to carry that type of weight before she even knew that she would have to carry that weight in her calling, in her career. See, that's the thing about the pit seasons. That's the thing about the seasons before the promise. We sometimes, going back to depression versus destiny, we sometimes get discouraged based on the things that we're currently going through, but hindsight is 20/20, and we fail to realize that the things that you experience in the pit, they're actually going to prepare you for what you're going to have to experience in the palace. And the palace is a part of the promise that God has for you, the crown that God has for you. There's a cross to carry to get to that crown. So during your seasons of pit, during your seasons before the spotlight, during your season before you get to the promise of God, there's different trials and tribulations that you have to go through, and you must get through those things in order to get to what God is calling you to. If Caresha would have just given up and decided that she was going to be depressed or wanted to take her life because it was too much responsibility, she would have never got to the palace that God had waiting on the other side of the pit. And what I love about Caresha's story is that she wasn't even a rapper. She wasn't even a rapper. It was just something that JT called her to do. And after they made 2 songs, they got signed to QC. The thing is, you must take the pit season and still find enjoyment in it. Don't let your pit season suck the life out of you. Don't let your pit season drain you of creativity or make you not want to try new things because you don't like where you are. I'm pretty sure that was a tough season for her. 2 kids that I didn't have, as well as the kid that I did have, I'm responsible for them because my mom isn't here. Plus dealing with the feelings and the emotions of her mom not being there. That was all a lot to carry. And God used JT to call her and say, let's get on it. This is something that she's not even comfortable or used to doing. She wasn't a rapper, but she gave it a try and it led to her calling. So in your pit seasons, understand that your pit season is preparing you for the palace, and you can't allow the things that you're going through in that season to stop you from stepping out and trying new things. You got to carry that weight and keep building your future. You got to carry that weight and keep trying new things. You got to carry that weight and say, okay, God, this is a lot for me to carry, but I still want to do what it is that you've called me to do. What should I try next? What way should I step out on faith? You have to carry the weight of the pit season as well as keep building for the palace. What I also love about Caresha's testimony during her pit season is that her cousin said, we come from a family of hustlers. And she was like, she's breaking curses. And y'all know generational curses is like my favorite topic to talk about. And I really love that part because I feel like in that moment, Caresha was able to see, okay, I come from a family of hustlers and my mom is in prison, probably from hustling. So in order to have a different end result, I gotta do something different. And her taking a different route with being a rapper, and her cousin talking about like she's a rapper now, this is different for us. She had to take a different route than what she was used to seeing in her pit environment because her future was in front of you. You see where your mom has ended up based on the decisions that she made in the hustling ways, and you come from a family of hustlers. So if you keep taking that route, you're gonna end up like them. So it's in the pit seasons where when God is calling you to more, he allows you to see what's happening around you. Do you want to end up like your mom, or do you want to try something new that can get a new outcome for you? And that is what she did. When her cousin says she broke a curse, that's exactly what she did. Her breaking that curse came with the weight of her carrying what's happening in the pit, but still building and trying new things in order to get to the palace. See, the thing about the palace or the promise that God has for you is that a lot of times we get frustrated because we try to figure out the way to the palace, but we don't know how we're going to get there. And then when all of our ways that we try is exhausted, we feel like a failure, and then we slip into depression, and then we feel like we're defeated because we can't figure out how to get to our destiny. But God wants us to have a posture of just seek after me every day, and I'll allow people to come in your path. I'll allow opportunities to come in your path that will lead you to what I have for you. It wasn't Caresha that wanted to do the song. God placed Caresha on JT's heart for her to ask her to do the song, and that's what led to her getting to what God had for her. So I want you to understand that when you're in a pit season and you're carrying the weight of what comes in the pit season, I don't want you to get discouraged, because God is going to place people in your life that is going to pull purpose out of you. He's going to place you on the heart and the mind of people, and those people are going to help you get to the palace, which is ultimately the promise. Cut. Can you go check and see if the lunch is downstairs? I'm so excited for y'all to try this lunch. Like, I really chose a good place because I feel like as a leader, I have to make an example out of you guys, and maybe you're not feeling appreciated. So I wanted to get you a lunch that represents the work that you do for me. You know, like I really wanted to just do something really nice and be really thoughtful in what I do, so that you guys can see what you bring to the table. I really want you guys to see your worth, and I feel like as the leader I have to show you what you're showing me, you know. So I'm excited for the lunch to get here. I'm so excited, and I want you to just keep checking my work phone to see if they've texted and said the order is on the way, because I'm really excited. All right, y'all excited? I know y'all gonna love this. Y'all is gonna love this, I'm trying to tell you. So let's get back to the episode so we can get to lunch. The second thing that God showed me is the problems in the process in the palace. This is the part of the promise of God that we often forget about or simply don't think about at all. We feel like when we come from a pit season, or when we come from the struggle, or when we come from lack or an area of not having, we feel like when God finally blesses us with the promise that there's not going to be any problems in it. And Caresha's testimony shows otherwise. So once she got to the palace, or the promise that God has for her, she's beginning to be this big rapper. There was still problems and process that had to be done in the midst of receiving the promise. The first problem was that JT was getting locked up. So the person that called her into the promise, the person that got her into the palace, because it was JT been rapping, so it was JT's ideal in the first place. Now this person who saw something in you is no longer there. So that's the first problem, is that JT is leaving. And I want you guys to really think about this, because JT is the strong rapper in the group, right? This is something that's new to Caresha. So think about the vulnerability that came with knowing that JT is about to get locked up, because you the rapper. you're the actual rapper. Like, and she asked Caresha to rap with her, so I'm pretty sure she was giving her tips and pointers and things like that, telling her about rap, you know, really walking her through it, almost like Caresha was shadowing her, because JT has been doing this for years, and there's videos of her saying that I'm gonna be famous. So JT already has the rapper confidence, whereas this rap stuff is still new to Young Miami, but now JT is leaving. So think about that, the vulnerability that reveals, because now this person who is good at this thing and you're teaching me this thing, you like to leave me to carry this thing. The second problem that Caresha encountered in a promise is she got pregnant.
Hello. I got something to tell you. I know that, you know, JT in jail, and I'm supposed to be out here holding down the group, and, you know, you and Coach been going so hard, making sure we get everything done, and I don't know, like, I'm pregnant. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I don't know, like, I don't know what to do.
I'm gonna call you back, man. We'll get this figured out, man.
Okay.
Man, they say she almost 6 months. Bro, I talk to this girl every day.
No, I know y'all do.
Setting up this, setting up that. We talk and plan every day. You telling me out of 5 months? Out of 5 months? I mean, I'm very, very happy anytime that you're having a child. It's a joyful moment. And, you know, I understand it's difficult for you to let me know. But, I mean, I'm just gonna be honest with you. You know, you 5 months pregnant already. I talk to you every day. We've been planning every day. Why you wait 5 months to tell us? Why you crying?
I just don't want to be like, we on the rise, and now it's just like, I'm the setback now.
I'm gonna tell you, it's gonna be a lot of pressure on you. It's gonna be a lot of pressure. So you gotta be strong. I need you to like really be strong, you know what I'm saying?
I felt the same emotion I felt when JT went to jail, just ain't knowing what's gonna happen next.
You just need to have in the back of your mind that we gonna get through it. We getting through this JT stuff. Look, we here for you, and just don't stress yourself, man. We gotta go and get up out of here, because you gotta be on the stage in like 45 minutes, so.
She started telling me like different little stuff for like what's going on, like she wanna quit, like she wanna give up, but I'm telling her like, you got it, you got it, you got it.
So, problems and process in the promise. JT got locked up. Now I'm the lead rapper in this group. I'm the only rapper in this group because she's not here. I have to do all these tours. I have to carry all this weight. What does that remind you of? When her mom got locked up and she was responsible for her son and her siblings. See, this is what I mean by the pit prepares you from the palace. God already knew that this situation with JT getting locked up was gonna happen. He prepared Caresha before she was even famous. I pray that y'all are piecing the pieces of this palace together. He prepared her to be able to carry the load once someone get locked up, because her mom got locked up and she carried the load, and then JT got locked up and she carried the load. See, this is a part of her calling. The pit prepared her for this. Her mom went to jail and left her with the responsibility of her child and her siblings. JT went to jail and left her with the responsibility of her child, her siblings, and their rap career, which had just got started. So that's basically another child. Look at how God has stuff working it out. You've already been through this season before with somebody going to jail and leaving you, and you didn't fold in, so you're not gonna fold. Now, Caresha was made to carry the weight that comes with somebody leaving and going to prison, and you got this thing that you gotta carry. She was made for it. It makes me think about David when he said, who is this Philistine? I used to fight the lions and the bears in the woods. I was practicing this in the pit. Before I was even king, I was practicing this. Before God even chose me to be anointed for this thing, I was practicing this with the lions and the bears. So who is this Philistine that think that it's gonna take me down, as if I wasn't made for this? Because God prepares us for the palace in the pit the same way he prepared David to fight against the Philistine before he even faced the Philistine. He prepared Caresha to carry the weight of the group before she was even in the group. The same way her mama left, JT left, and guess how God works. He knows what we need to do or how we need to prepare for what it is that he's calling us to. Because in the palace, there's still going to be problems and process. So the first problem was that JT was leaving. And once again, it's up to Caresha to carry the weight and the responsibility of the children and the career now. It's another level that God is stretching her to, because you already did it with just the kids, but now I need you to do it with the kids, the siblings, and the career. It's next level. But God is such a good father that he had already prepared her for it. That was the first problem. JT was going to prison. But like I said, it's next level. So he's stretching her, right? The next thing was,
the difference between Yemaya and Caresha is humble. Yemaya is that bitch.
Already dealing with a group.
You don't have your girl. How hard is that? How hard is this?
Caresha the sweetest thing in the world. Do anything for her kids. Anything for her kids. Anything.
You can have all the money in the world, but I just feel like I want to live life for my kids. Like when I get 30 years old, or if I get 35, I want to have kids and I want to experience life with my kids. I don't want all this money for me.
She loves to be around her family. She's a very family-oriented person. That's who she is. That's what she likes to do.
I think it's gonna make her go harder than when she's going. She's doing it right now. She's 7 months and she's still rocking the stage. Better than people that's not pregnant.
Back in the day, it was if you have kids, then that's it. Okay to have a family and you can still chase your dreams as well.
For her to be holding it down just by herself, I feel like she's doing a really good job. I know it's not easy. She's doing what she needs to do.
Yeah.
I had got this email today from Caresha doctor. She was shooting a video last week.
Yeah.
And in the middle of the video, she started having some complications.
Yeah, that's what they was telling me.
It sounded like some contractions. She went to the hospital and the doctor sent over a note. She needs to rest and reduce her work schedule. Please note the following. 1, she cannot be on her feet for more than 5 hours. She needs a day off after every event she hosts. International flights are not recommended. So we gotta shut down the whole global shit. You wanna know what's so crazy? I've been thinking about the same time last year. JT was about to get ready to turn herself in. Remember we came out here, did the awards.
Super emotional, I remember that.
And now we back here a year later.
I know.
They about to be nominated Best New Group, Best New Artist, and we facing a whole nother situation with them.
Miami been working her ass off just to keep, the city girl's name alive. But let's let this BET award though, she just gotta come out and shine.
Hello.
What's up?
What's up?
How did you feel about your performance?
I was supposed to rehearse in LA for 2 weeks for BET, and I only ended up doing 2 days.
There wasn't no energy.
What?
It don't look like it was well rehearsed on your end.
My whole thing is this: I only rehearsed for 2 days. I supposed to have a week of rehearsal.
What you think you rehearsed for 2 days? Girl, I had to do this BET Awards.
Okay, but Pete, I was nervous. This was my first TV performance. I was focusing on not missing a step. I was focusing on not cursing because that was the main thing. They kept saying, don't curse. That was my first time ever performing with plug-in in my ears. Like, everything that I did for the BET was my first time. They telling me, like, you can't cuss. The whole hook is cussing.
These big events, when she's got that big stage, she's got to have enough preparation time.
She represents our lady. She represents our brand. We already about to get ready to shut down, man.
So we know we got a lot of work to do.
I understand you pregnant. And I understand it's a lot on you right now. We still got to carry the group.
So as you see from the clip, not only did she get pregnant, but there's doctor's orders saying that she can't stand on her feet for past 5 hours. Then she got to perform at the BET Awards, a big performance at the BET Awards by herself while she's pregnant with these doctor's orders. And then she get a bad performance. And then everybody's on Twitter talking about her. And now P is calling her and going off on her. The weight just continues to build. It continues to build. It's JT, it's pregnant, it's doctor's orders, it's canceled trips, it's the performance. I gotta do this by myself. I'm missing JT. And now that I did the performance, I'm pregnant, so I'm probably out of breath. And now everybody online talking about me being out of breath. And now my manager's mad at me and I'm trying to explain to him that I'm out of breath and that it's my first time doing it. The pressure of the promise, the pressure of the palace. Because when you enter the palace, when you enter the promise, there's still problems in process. And I'm saying this not to discourage you guys, but to encourage you guys to know that when you get the thing that you're praying for, when you get the thing that God has promised you, it's still going to be a stretching. It's still going to require new levels of you to be activated because God wants to take you from glory to glory. That season made Caresha a beast. Look at the superstar that she has turned into now. Look at how much she can juggle now. A clothing line, a podcast / TV show while being an artist, while being a parent. All of that is the product of the stretching and the problems in the process that she had to go through from transitioning from the pit to the palace. That everything that she went through birthed the superstar that she is today. Which leads me to my third point. Prayers answered.
At the end of the day, I feel like this is what God had for me. It was meant to happen and it's happening and it is what it is. Like, I'm not gonna beat myself up and be like, what I should do or what I should, would have, could have. It's just like, I'm going day by day. I know we gonna make a plan and it's gonna work. I know it's gonna be a blessing overall. What motivates me is like my family. Like, you know, my mom in and out of prison. My mom in prison right now and she left me to take care of my little brother. I got my baby and my sister. God put me here to do this. I don't want her to get out and have to do wrong again or, you know, keep going back in jail to try to provide for her family. I'm in position and I'm gonna make sure that I get us everything we ever prayed for.
Everything that they could have prayed for. Everything. Literally now, that's the fruit that she's walking in now. They have more than just everything they could have prayed for. They have more than enough. And she has her 2 kids. Her siblings are good. Her mom is out of jail. Like, her mom is out of prison. JT's out of prison. Like, y'all, everything that she went through from the pit to the problems to the process to the palace and the promise, it was worth it. Because look at where she is now in a season of overflow. In a season of overflow. And it's not that there was not any more stretching because we know that she also lost her first child's father. That was another stretching. It was another level that God was calling her to. And that level was produced from a place of pain that she experienced. It made her another type of beast when it comes to being a mother for her children because she's always been stretched in the mother area. From when her son and she had to be a mother for her siblings to getting pregnant with Summer while JT was locked up and she trying to carry the group and she on stage hitting splits while she 5 months pregnant because she know the pressure that comes with it. She's prepared for the pressure. She was called for the pressure. She was made for the pressure. So that's why she didn't fold under pressure. And then her son's father died. So that was more pressure. She was made for this. And God allows her to receive abundance. And he's constantly, the same way he adds on more problems and more weight, there's more glory for her. There's more promise for her. The lunch is here. The lunch is here. Let me set it up real quick. I'm gonna set up the lunch. No. I don't want y'all to set up. I want to set it up for y'all. I'm gonna set up the lunch right here. and then y'all could just come and grab it. Okay, close your eyes. Turn around, turn around, turn around. I'm gonna lay it out right here. Y'all come get it. And move the stuff. I'm setting it up so nice for y'all. All right, turn around, turn around, turn around. Voila! Wait, voila! Bon appetit! All right, come grab, don't run too fast. Come get your lunch. I got enough for everybody. It is seasoned to perfection. I also got y'all something to drink because, you know, you're gonna be thirsty. So I wanted to get y'all the top of the line drink, the top of the line flavor. And I'm spoiling y'all today. I got one more thing. I got one Dum Dum because I felt like this candy was fitting. So the first one that comes up here and get their lunch, you also get a Dum Dum because it fits the occasion. Dive in. As always, you guys know I love to end each episode with some encouragement. The steps that God has ordered for you were created for you to slaughter every struggle that tries to stop you. It is not a struggle that's coming against you that's going to take you out. Not one. It is building something inside of you. It is preparing you for something that you're praying for. Just like she said in the clip, I'm gonna work so that we can get everything that we prayed for. And God needed to create a beast within her. He needed to make her a beast. And every problem and every painful situation that she went through, it made her stronger. And it led to her being the celebrity and the superstar that she is today. She is a product of her pain. She never gave up. She never folded under pressure. She was able to be there for her kids and be there for her siblings and be there for JT and be there for her mom and be there for her son when the parent left him. The same way she was, even with her being there for her son, she was trained to do that when the season where she had to be there for her siblings when they lost their mom. So every part of her life, like when the word says that God knew us when we were in our mother's womb and he ordered our steps, every part of her life, if you look at the timeline, he prepared her for every problem or every painful season that she would have. You was there for your siblings when their mom was taken away, and now you got to pull from that place to be there for your son when his father was taken away. You see what I'm saying? So when you really begin to look at people's testimony, move out of the way, I'm talking. The mirror is like trying to hover over me and like, if you want to be in, but like I'm in right now. Relax. Dang, I'm like fighting for the spot to talk. Like, why y'all put it so close? When you look at her testimony and look at every part of her life, you can see the hand of God. And I pray that her testimony and her story encourages you to look at your testimony and look at the timeline of your life. And when you pay attention to it and when you understand God and his characteristics and the way that he moves, you'll be able to piece the pieces together and see that God, even in my pit seasons, you were preparing me for the palace. You were preparing me for what I prayed for. You were preparing me for what you promised me. Even in the seasons where it didn't look like it, it didn't feel like it, I didn't understand why I was going through so much hell, I didn't understand why there was so much pressure on me, it's because you were creating a new product within me that would make me be able to sustain the promise that you promised me. Caresha is a superstar with multiple avenues of income now. Clothes, rap, TV, soon gonna be probably in movies, multiple areas. Because of the pain that she went through, it gave her the ability to juggle a lot. And I want to encourage you and tell you the pain that you're going through is producing something inside of you that's going to cause you to excel in the promise that God has promised you. I love you guys so much. I pray that you enjoyed another episode of the Christian Bae TV. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Leave in the comments and let me know your favorite part of this episode. Let me know if there's anything that encouraged you or inspired you, or let me know if it was an insightful episode to make you look at your testimony and your timeline and see the intentionality of God. Leave that in the comments. I know I just said a lot, but leave it in the comments. Y'all know I love talking to y'all in the comments. I love when y'all be typing them long paragraphs. I be sitting there like this. I just need to hire the baes because this crew that I got is worthless. I mean, dang. So leave in the comments, like the video, give it a big thumbs up, you guys, so that a lot of people can see this video. Give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, share it with your friends, turn on the bell notification so that you don't miss next week's episode. We're back next week for episode 6. Are we already on episode 6? Episode 6 next week at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Thursday. I will see you guys then. I love you guys. I pray that you enjoyed it, and I'll talk to you later. Bye. What are you doing? Oh no, you need to eat that at home. Now I gotta bring the food in the microwave. No. Eat, cook, and fix it at home. Take it home, cause we here to work anyways. I mean, what y'all think y'all here to do? Lounge around? I gotta bring everything. What? I gotta bring the microwave? Why y'all didn't bring it? I know I said I was providing lunch, and I did provide a lunch, but I didn't say I was providing a way to make the lunch. Like what? Duh. Well, I guess y'all can eat it at home. Let's get back to work.
I don't want to stop. I be tired, but then when I be home getting my rest, I be like, I'm bored. What I'm be doing? Folding up baby clothes.
Yep.
I want to keep going. I'm excited though, because I feel like the next time
they see you, it's going to be
with JT. And I feel like it's just going to be epic. Like when we come out, I already know how I want to do it, but I just feel like it's gonna be next level. It's gonna be, I feel like the next time I perform with JT, it's gonna be like another feeling I never had. It's just gonna be weird, cause you know, like everything gonna be new, everything gonna be fresh. Like our intro, cause we gonna need a new intro.
Lights, smoke, fire.